Welcome back to the channel, Why Not Comics. Should you still be collecting Funko Pops? Well, let's find out. Alright guys, I started collecting Funko Pops about 4 years ago. My wife actually started grabbing a couple of them and she wanted to complete the run. You know how it is. So when you buy a Funko Pop, first Valkyrie or whatever, or Valkyrie, there's different Funko Pops in the back. You want to collect all of them. But the thing is, that was fun at first. These used to be about $8 when I started collecting. Then Walmart kind of bumped the price up to like, I think it was like $10.99. And same thing with Hot Topic. And eventually now they're like, there's one at Target right now, I think for like $15, $14.99, $13.99, something like that. That is kind of went crazy. And they're making so many of them where it's not even fun to collect them because everything's a Funko Pop now. So how I see it is this. For me personally, I do not buy Funko Pops anymore unless it's somebody I absolutely love. And like this example, I got this black light one. This one's pretty good. I actually love Marvel. We got Captain America, Iron Man, Thor, and Doctor Strange. This is a black light edition from Target. I paid $40 for this one. And I'm always going to keep this on. I'm not ever going to sell it. But as far as going to Walmart and buying the Steve, unless it's the very first Steve that ever came out, you're never going to get your money back for it. As far as if you wanted to collect it just because you like collecting them, go ahead. But you're kind of tying a lot of money in these that's never going to get no money. The value, because they make so many of them, the value has dropped. But what really hurt Funko Pops is, besides them making keep making the same ones, but different versions of Steve and Eddie and all the Stranger Things and all the Marvel stuff and like Doctor Strange. This chase right here, when it first came out, within 2-3 weeks, it was selling for like $50. Now it's not worth much. It's like $17 for a chase. That's cheap. I got like 3 of them. But what really hurt Funko Pops is China remaking them. Like all the rare ones, anything that was worth anything, as far, when I say rare, I'm talking over $100 or more. Or even the Eddie that came out, Stranger Things, that was worth like, it hit like $150 because you couldn't find it. And we actually grabbed a couple of them at Target, and so we have a couple in our collection. But then they made a overseas edition. It's called a special edition, kind of has like a blue sticker. But China's made so many like dupes and like fake ones as far as the original ones, and you can't tell the difference in the Funko Pops. So that's hurt the market so bad because people don't know what's the original one or not, and there a lot of them's getting ripped off and people's getting scammed because they think they're buying original. Let me grab some. I'm gonna show you what I'm talking about. Like this one right here. This actually is a really, really rare Leatherface Bloody Chase, and they made China has made a fake one. You can buy this one for like $25 on eBay. Look up Leatherface Bloody Chase. You'll be able to find this one. This one's going for like $300. At least it was the last time I checked. I haven't checked in a while, but I mean roughly pretty good amount of money. And this came out in 2016, and everything's legit. How you really can tell is if you take him out of the box, he has a print on his foot, and if it's the original, it'll match this right here. It's kind of like a serial number, but if that matches, then it's the legit one, and that's how you know you got a real one. But China has, like, you know, kind of been trying to do everything they can to make it look like authentic, but it's not. But I actually purchased this book. Sorry, I collect comic books too, but I actually purchased this Funko Pop at a Funko Pop shop for like $5. Well, actually, it was only $3. But anyways, that's one of the rare. That is the rarest Funko Pop I have in my collection. Now, out of these, one of these I purchased from Target as soon as it came out, and one of these I actually bought online for this video. Can you tell me which one is the fake one? And I actually checked the back, and they do both have the serial numbers. So they actually caught on to that. That's one way you used to be able to tell if some of them don't have serial numbers. This one does. One of these is a duplicate, not the original one. Let me take these out of the case. I know personally because I got one before I got the other one. So, but can y'all tell the difference as far as, here's the first one. And here's the second one. Alright, this is the one actually that I purchased at Target myself. This is the one I bought online. See, you can't really tell the difference. And I'm gonna take them out and kind of examine them a little bit better, and we'll see if you can actually spot the difference between these two. So that's the thing. It don't really matter for like cheaper Funko Pops, but when you're talking big money, as far as $300-400 for a Funko Pop, then it's like a big it's a big deal if you get a fake Funko Pop or not. So, and then not to mention Funko Pop, they mass produced so many Funko Pops and they couldn't sell them, so they like got rid of over like 1 million Funko Pops. So that hurt the market really bad. So I personally don't buy any more Funko Pops as far as, and not to mention Walmart and stuff where I'm at don't even have them anymore. They have like the same ones that like Eternal. You see all the Eternal Funko Pops. Nobody even buys them anymore. And it's a lot of the same things. Nothing new ever comes out anymore. And so it's up to y'all. But it's for me, I'm done with the Funko Pops. Unless it's something really, really cool, I don't mind paying for it. But let me show you all these real quick. This one actually, if you feel it, you can feel texture wise. This is the one that I bought from eBay that came from China. This is the one. I don't want to get these mixed up, but oops. So this is the Eddie that I bought from China. Okay, you can see this one actually. See, this one has it too. So actually has the little barcode, serial number, Netflix, 2022. You can tell the paint on this. Like some of the paint under his chin right here is even coming off. But I'm trying to see if I can spot any big difference between the two. All right, so that's the first one. And I'm going to kind of expect, I'm going to check these out and see if I can tell any difference between the two. All right, that's that one. And this is the original one. As far as the boxes go, all right, here's the first giveaway for me. All right, this box is like clear and shiny, like a clear coat on them. This is really dry and dull. See how this one has a little shine to it? This one does, well, this one doesn't really like this one. It's hard to show you on camera, but this one's real dull, like a flat. This is like a glossy. Look how the red actually looks a little bit different. Like I said, this is the, I will say dupe or fake one. And let's check out. I will say the plastic, this is actually a little bit, all right. Put this down here so I don't get them mixed up. All right, this is the bottom of his face. See, the other one, like I said, I was showing you before. This one, paint was already coming off. As far as the bottom, everything looks pretty decently the same. Let me inspect the outfit. All right, here's one thing I just noticed. All right, so if you look at his knees, sorry, I'm not trying to get my face, but if you look at his knees, there's like little indentations where his little ripped pants are. Try to let this focus. This one doesn't really have it. This is the dupe one. This one, look at the indentations on this one, where his kneecaps are. See how you can kind of see it? You see how you see these little things right here, where his kneecaps are? They're really took their time, and you can tell they made it look like real holes in his pants and little ruffles and stuff. This one doesn't have it. This one's more flat. See how it's just kind of flat right here where his knees are? If you've seen it in person, you know what I'm talking about. See how this one does it? Look at this one. So that's one thing I kind of spotted. See right there? Look at this one. And this one doesn't have it as much. This one kind of too chunky. So that's one thing I noticed. All right, his fingers right here on his knuckle, that one's kind of fading out. Like, if you've seen this in person, you'll see what I'm saying. But his hand, it's definitely like white, creamy. It's not the actual. It's like cheap paint, I would say. Cheap paint. Yeah, actually the color is actually off. His hair is a different color. And then one more thing on the back right here, he has his little cuff on his finger, on his thing. That's white. On this one, it's gray. Let me see if I can get it the right way. See that right there, little cuff? That's gray. His is white. The original one's white. This one, and look at his knuckle right there. But yeah, that's a couple things I spotted. And if you feel, they feel totally different. The hair is actually a different color. One's like a brownish, one's like a lighter brown. They just use cheaper quality paint and stuff just to get by while making it. I mean, if you want it like it is, boom, there it is. I mean, is it a Funko Pop? Yes. Is it Eddie? Yes, it is. But when you get into more expensive Funko Pops and you want to spend more money on rarer ones and stuff, you kind of got to know what you're doing. And as far as me invested all my time and stuff in these, not anymore. They used to be fun. My daughter actually loved Stranger Things, and she used to love collecting these things. So I got everything I could, anything Funko Pop or Stranger Things, I used to pick it up. If you notice now, the market's kind of dropped for everything, and because they cost too much. They just don't cost. They're too expensive to collect, and look how much space they take. I have comic books, but they're in one box. And then you buy another box. Yeah, the boxes get big, but I can put so many, depending on what size box you get, you can store a lot of comic books away. But anyways, thank y'all for checking out the channel. If you're enjoying the content, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Y'all have a good one. Peace.